Hello, everyone. Welcome to Joe Consume Cinema. I'm your host. Hey, remember me, Benny Blanco from the Bronx, and today we have another installment in Joe Revisit series with the 1993 film Carlito's Way. Now, this is an all-time classic. I absolutely love this film. Al Pacino is great in this, and this is going to officially kick off the start of our Revisit series with Al Pacino being the focus. We ended things with Robert De Niro with Heat. Al Pacino was also in that, so it was a nice, perfect transition for us. And yeah, this is just going to be a ton of fun because Al has had a fantastic career, almost as good as Robert De Niro, in my opinion, so there's going to be a ton of great movies that we're going to get to revisit. This is one of my personal favorites of his. It's a really good story with a solid cast. Sean Penn, Luis Guzman, John Leguizamo. Penelope Ann Miller is also in this. She plays Gail. She's fantastic. Arguably the best performance of the film. You know, it's really close between her and Al Pacino. It is a mob film, but it's not an Italian mob film, which makes it a little bit more interesting in my opinion. But yeah, this one's just going to be a ton of fun to revisit, and I honestly just want to get right to it. But as always, please remember to blank, blank, and blank. Channel's doing awesome right now. We are near 5,000, over 4,800, which is great. I have launched the Joe Consume Cinema Patreon. Every member of my Patreon gets a guaranteed movie request. I have the first season of The Penguin, the second season of The Squid Game, and the first and second season of Mr. Robot. It's more than 40 reactions right there, plus the guaranteed movie request. I feel that's a really good offer for, $2 per month. But as always, if money's tight, you could always join as a free member too. You won't get access to everything, but you will see more there, even just being a free member, than you will just being subscribed here. So there is a little bit of added benefit to actually doing that. But as always, any support is always very much appreciated. A like, comment, share, subscribe, anything that you can do. If you can sign up on the Patreon, even just as a free member, that would still help me out a ton. Bring a little bit more attention to the channel and the Patreon. That's definitely going to help out long term for sure. And yeah, I just always really appreciate it. Any little bit of support is always very much appreciated by me. And with that, let's get right to the movie. I like how the film starts with the ending and then works its way back. So you know it's going to end in tragedy, but how we get there is the relevant story to us. Also, the way that this opening scene is shot, it's highly suggestive that the camera viewpoint is actually his soul leaving his body.
I ain't panicked. I've been here before. Same as when I got popped on 4th Street. My Puerto Rican ass ain't supposed to have made it this far.
Great imagery. The only thing in color in the shot.
Seems like I just got out of a joint.
Exactly who he is, and he just gets off on a technicality. He should be in jail for the rest of his life, but he's been given a second chance. Despite the speech and the heavy sarcasm, he actually does intend to try and lead a normal life, or as close to it as he can.
I told you I ain't going back to the street. What else you know how to do?
You remember Sasso?
Sasso.
He bought the lease on this bankrupt disco. I got 50 grand in the place personally. Step in, you straighten things out, you take a salary, chunk of the profits.
Went down to the Bahamas, and he got this car rental place. He's making money. I could buy in anytime I got 75 grand together.
You're gonna rent cars.
Everybody laughs at that idea. He actually really does want to do that. He wants to go legit, yeah.
It's a dream, Dave. Old timers stay in the barrio.
Luis Guzman?
These young guys, I don't recognize them.
That valley out here, man. These new kids nowadays, man, they got no respect for human life. Now, Lean's doing 30 years in Attica, man. 30 years.
All the people he knew are gone, dead or in jail.
You did 5 years. I never once mentioned my name. You see, I got rich when you were inside. Maybe you think I owe you?
I don't want anything from you. I'm retired.
Retired. Retired. You are serious?
I'm serious, that's right.
Just a little legwork for Senor Pablo Cabrales.
Cabrales. That's not good.
Oh, come on, Carlito. I'm a delivery boy.
I forget this guy's name, but he was the detective in The Drop. Great movie if you haven't seen it.
Oh, come on, I know these guys. They're friends.
It's a dead end. Smart though. Use what you have, even if it's an empty gun.
I'm reloaded! Come on in here, motherfuckers! Come on, I'm waiting for you! Are you up against it now, motherfuckers?
When you bluff, bluff all the way.
Here come the pain!
Yeah, they pieced out.
You said they were friends, Guayo. Adios, primo.
Yeah, nothing to do now but take the money.
Gotta be somewhere to hide.
I need a bodyguard. Somebody good.
Who's bothering you, Dave? I know him.
It's a little misunderstanding.
It's no big deal. What do you need a bodyguard for?
I got a good feeling about this club. I think we're gonna make some real money.
As soon as I make my 75.
We're gonna rent Ford Pintos to tourists in paradise.
That's right. With a big smile on my face, too.
Already there's small signs of trouble. Kleinfeld all of a sudden just Asks for a bodyguard out of nowhere.
Dale, brigante, how you doing?
Hey, Sasso.
Oh, everybody call me Ron.
Ron, I hear you're doing good business with this place.
Very good.
So how come you need money? You gambling again, right? How much you owe?
50, 60 so.
Okay, that means about 100. Who you owe the money to?
I played the governor's daughter. I wasn't a lead, but it was a great part. I'm doing club dates right now, mostly one-nighters, so.
You're living what you always dreamed about.
Well, I'm getting close. I am getting close. I'm not there yet.
Just trying to make enough money. You don't get reformed. You just run out of wind.
There's a lot of truth in that. I really like that aspect of the film. He's a gangster that gets out, on circumstance, but he has a lot of self-awareness because of that, because he should be in jail right now, just spending the rest of his life inside until he literally dies. He knows, this is a big opportunity, and he doesn't want to blow it. He also knows that, he's way past his prime. Most people in this game are dead well before his age, so he's got to get out now, otherwise he's finished. It's actual, real motivation to reform.
Okay, Jackson, beat it.
Yes, sir, Mr. Taglialucci.
That's my kid Frankie's home phone number. I never like...
In way over his head. They 100% planned to, once he was broken out, to kill Kleinfeld, so he can't just go forth with the plan.
Your problems aren't just going to go away, David.
Just got a mark time now.
He told me he was doing 30 years. Yeah, well, I guess he got out,
Yeah, that doesn't make any damn sense.
Now, anybody asks me about Laline, I have to say, he's a stand-up guy.
Viggo Mortensen cameo. Small role, but he does a good job.
Mano, how you doing, man? I took a few in the back. So,
Gotta adjust that wire.
I'm retired, Laline. Told you that.
come on, man.
Pachanga told me you was doing 30 years.
Yeah, beat it.
You beat it. I've been clean since I got up. I haven't made one fucking move. I ain't even gonna hurt you, man. You lost, motherfucker. Some fuck told Norwalk I was dealing again.
Yeah, you're looking right at him. It sucks that Carlito has such loyalty to Kleinfeld, thinking he's really his friend and he really owes him. Through and through, he's a snake. Gail strip dances just to pay the bills, but she is trying to, pursue a more professional career. You saw the ballet lessons. It is what it is. You gotta pay the rent.
I say, very,
Sexy?
exactly.
What's the matter, Charlie?
Kleinfeld, super insecure person. It's part of why he steals from these mobsters, because he feels weak in comparison to them.
You gotta help me spring Tony Taglialucci from the prison barge at Rikers.
Are you crazy?
Yeah,
He thinks I stole $1 million from him.
you did.
You a lawyer, man. What the fuck is happening to you?
Once I get Tony on shore, got some plans for me.
Yeah, that would be the most likely scenario.
$50,000 going on.
If I go along, it ain't for the money. Yeah, I'm in. All right, I'm in. Okay.
I love the way this is shot.
I was asleep.
You wouldn't have buzzed me up, Gail, if you wasn't gonna let me in.
I'm saying no, Charlie. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna bust the chain, chase me around the apartment, get me naked?
I'm too old for that.
If you can't get in, you don't get in.
Nothing like a little bit of motivation.
Did you ever kill anybody, Charlie? I'm sorry.
Pop said no Spigs could go east of Park Avenue. Spook said no Ricans west of Fifth Avenue. That don't leave you much room to maneuver, does it? I'm up on 6th Street, Central Park.
I know how this dream ends, Charlie. It isn't in paradise. It ends with me carrying you into an emergency room. Well, your shoes smell with blood and you die.
You're not listening to me!
Dave is my friend. Gail, I owe him. That's what I am, right or wrong. I can't change that.
Whatever he wants you to do. Don't do it. For me, please, Charlie, don't do it.
Listen to the woman. That's a horrible fucking start.
Now just keep the bow point straight that fucking way, okay?
Where the hell is he?
Realization that he went down and never popped back up.
Come on, Vin, he's gone. Let's go. Get him outside.
There he is! Come on!
I love the decision to make one of the Italian gangsters super heavy set like this guy in the background. shit. This ending scene is really well done. You know, you got this game of cat and mouse going on. It really builds the tension. It's really good. The police cadets showing up buys them a little more time. Go wherever the hell they go, then find a point to break away from it. Thank you, balloons.
Sorry, boys. All the stitches in the world can't sew me together again. Last of the Mo weekends. Gail's gonna be a good day. Sorry, baby. I tried the best I could. Honest. Tired, baby. Tired.
Okay, took some time just to gather my thoughts, so that was Carlito's Way. Amazing film. I love watching this one every once in a while, and it's still damn good. Two best performances, in my opinion, you have to go to Al Pacino and Penelope Ann Miller. Al Pacino is wonderful in this film. I really like the character. I like the fact that it starts out from the end, and then we kind of have a flashback of how we got to this point, and it like fills in the blanks. It's a very interesting story. You have this, gangster who goes inside, is 100% guilty, and deserves to go away for the rest of his life. Catches a lucky break, as he puts it in the courtroom. I love that scene because it's both, hilarious and sets things up. I would like to thank the DA for making the tapes in an illegal fashion. I would like to thank the Court of Appeals for reversing you, Your Honor. Like, you could tell he's gloating in that moment, but at the same time, this is someone that really understands the situation that he's in. He was supposed to go away for life and die inside. That was his fate. He somehow, through just sheer luck, manages to get out, and he's been given a second chance, and he actually intends to really try to use it to the fullest. He comes up with this plan to make enough money so that he can buy in to a friend that he has in the Bahamas who owns this car rental place. And I love the fact that throughout the story, every time he tells someone that, they always have the same reaction where they laugh at it. No one can envision, Carlito Brigante running a regular business. It's just so anathema to everything that they know about the person. But he really does mean it, and he really intends to pursue that dream. But nothing's easy. I do like the fact that they use the trope of trying to get out and having that always be just this unreachable goal for anyone involved in the mob life. I do really appreciate that theme. It's one that just goes hand in hand with the mob genre, and I think it's just part of the cautionary tale. This idea that you can get in, somehow survive, all the shit. I like the fact that so many of the mob movies reinforce this idea that there is no getting out. Once you're in, and it really only ends one of two ways: death or jail. So for all the commentary that, mob films just glorify violence, don't try to say anything meaningful. At the very least, all of them really highlight, the fact that it's just a road to nowhere. Arguably the best performance of the film. Al Pacino is great in this film, don't get me wrong, but I actually think Penelope Ann Miller actually does a little bit better of a job. I really like that character of Gail, and I like the parallel between her story and Carlito's story. Carlito is trying to raise just enough money so that he can get out and escape, and he's not doing what he wants to do. He tries his best throughout the film to resist his old school urges. You see that with Benny Blanco. There's that scene in the bar where Benny gets out of line, and he flat out says that, "You should kill me right now, Carlito, because if you don't, I'm going to come back and kill you." And even though Carlito knows that he absolutely should kill the guy, all of his old instincts are telling him to do just that, but he really is trying to reform, so he hesitates and, pulls back. It's almost like the life doesn't let you get out, and there's an interesting parallel between that and Gail's story. She's this dancer, and her goal is to do, like professional Broadway performances. Like, she wants to be an artist. You see in the beginning how she's taking, like, ballet lessons, but she also does, a striptease dance, and that's what ultimately pays the bills and pays the rent. She's not proud of that work that she has to do in order to actually survive, but she does it. She has that dream that she's trying to pursue. I think the character of Gail has a little bit more self-awareness than Carlito. Gail talks about how, she thinks, try to stay upbeat, try to stay positive, keep working towards that goal of, eventually realizing your dream, but also a little bit of self-doubt. Then she thinks, maybe it's time that I wake up. Carlito, he just, headstrong, plows ahead. This is real. I'm absolutely going to pursue this. Yeah, there's all this shit from the street that's trying to pull me back in. I have to do this favor for Klein. You're probably right that it's a setup, but I owe him, and it's just this one time, and then, I'm out for sure, baby. Like lying to himself a little bit, but I really love that aspect of the film. It's just very well done. It's a classic, mob trope, but it's one that I really appreciate. Sean Penn, arguably the main villain of the film, honestly, and it's so tragic because Carlito thinks of him as his best friend, and it's only after Dave kills Tony T that Carlito realizes that, no, this guy really is a snake, and I can't trust him, and I never should have got involved with him in the first place, but at that point it's too late. That plan to spring Tony T was nuts. First of all, asking someone who's almost 60 to swim 100 yards in difficult waters, freezing cold waters, you're just asking for them to have a heart attack and die. It's a miracle, he made it to the barge at all. But I do really think that even if he had went through with their plan as intended, they would have killed Davy. Tony T really hated his guts. He did rip him off, absolutely would have been justified in killing him. At the same time, Kleinfeld's plan to bash his head in, kill the son too, and then, make it look like, oh, they had a little tiny boat that sprung a leak and they ended up drowning in the and it's just, there's no way anyone's going to buy that. Other people in the mob know what the plan is to spring Tony T, and yeah, there was no way they were going to buy that story that, oh, Kleinfeld wasn't there, and, they knew right away. I love that chase sequence at the end of the film. It's just very well done and very well shot. I'd have to say Brian De Palma did an excellent job. There are a lot of interesting shots throughout the film. You notice how they take a weird angle where they come beneath and shoot upward on people. This is shown for a bunch of different reasons. You see it with Norwalk when he's in Kleinfeld's office to show dominance over him in that situation. You see it when the mobsters are confronting Carlito in his club, where he's talking about how, why the hell are these guys here? This makes no sense whatsoever. I know these people. They're real heavy hitters. There's no way they would be showing up here just out of the blue. Takes that weird angle where it shoots upward and just pans around at each one of them. And also in the final scene, I really like that shot where he's riding down on the escalator, like horizontal. It shows that overhead shot, and that leads into, that fat mobster ultimately looking down and seeing that he's riding the escalator down and, opens fire and it starts all the chaos. That's just really well done too. Very tragic story, but it's just very well done. I really like the performances by Al Pacino and Penelope Ann Miller. They do a fantastic job. But also it has, a smaller minor cast that does great too. Luis Guzman does a great job as Pachanga. Simplistic character, but he does a good job with it. John Leguizamo as Benny Blanco. Excellent character. I like that portrayal as, the young Carlito Brigante and how he would take to being disrespected by the older, more established gangster, not feeling that he's getting his due, and how they set up the ending there. Classic line from him, very memorable, quotable too. Viggo Mortensen has, a quick cameo as La Ling. Sean Penn as David Kleinfeld. Does a great job with that character. Really good at portraying that insecurity and paranoia that leads to all these stupid decisions that Carlito gets, caught up in, and also just the mischievous and, how much of a snake that guy is. You hate the character, but, respect the work of the actor. Something I've always said and really feel is true. But yeah, this is just a great one to revisit, and we're going to go for a while with the Al Pacino-focused revisits. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's a lot of great movies to get to. This is definitely one of my favorites, but just one down, many more to go. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got. So as always, thanks for watching, and peace.